The political race has commenced in the Sunshine State, Ondo State, and it appears that something is cooking on the political burner of the state against the gubernatorial elections come November 16, 2024. From campaign strategies, defections, and manifestoes, happenings regarding the Ondo State elections, we have Comrade Adewale Adesola of the APC who would actually be shedding insight on Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. You do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. Join us in the next phase of the show. You're welcome back to the show. The show is Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. We have with us on the show Comrade Adewale Adesola of the APC, and he will actually be giving us insights concerning the happenings on the political scene in Ondo State. You're welcome to the show, Comrade.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you. I trust you had a hassle-free weekend.
We give our glories to God. You know, we are online now. Therefore, we need to work 24 lakhs to make sure that we have victory come up November 16.
Okay, so could you kindly tell us what the political atmosphere is like in the Sunshine State, Ondo State, presently as we speak, particularly factions from the PDP, the Labour Party, and of course the APC, which you are actually representing?
Yeah, actually, with what is on ground now, like a month ago, the atmospheric condition of, the political atmospheric condition of the state is somehow, how am I going to put it? Not, we were unable to predict, but as at now, we can easily predict that APC owns the state. Okay. The reason is that for the past 2 weeks now, the way PDP, Labour Party, Zenith Labour, all other parties are trooping in different angle to APC by decamping is very, very large. And with this, we know victory we are victorious. Let me put it like that. Because presently APC do not have a very strong opponent. Okay. Don't even let me use a very strong. We don't even have an opponent now. Because if we have an opponent, we would have been feeling the heat. But we didn't feel any heat. To be sincere, we are good to go. Okay. Likes of Mimiko is already in APC now, including all his team, those people that work hands for his own victory. Then all of them are in APC now as I'm talking to you. Okay. And what we are doing now is that we are just working on how to do the ceremonial to celebrate them by welcoming them in a large form to our great party, the biggest party in Africa, in which you yourself is aware and you know. Therefore, Ondo State is settled with the APC as at now.
Okay, moving forward, could you enlighten us on what the APC has in store for the people of Ondo State as against the upcoming gubernatorial elections? Because definitely there must be a manifesto on ground. And in this manifesto, there should actually be agenda set aside to totally in entirety win the hearts of the people of Ondo State. Could you tell us what the APC has in store?
Actually, I will not be able, because we are on air, I will not be able to expatiate or to talk more about it. Okay. But for your information, the good journey that the late governor has already laid down, that is what the present governor is following. Okay, is it 2 days ago? You need to open a project. We call it Step 3 project.
Okay.
For all the retirees over 2.3 or 2, either 2.3 or 3.2 billion to pay all of them. We've done the phase 1, we've done the phase 2. The phase 1 was called project 1, phase 2, project 2, and this is phase 3, so that all the retirees, all their arrears, all their money that for the past 10 years that have not been paid, this present administration has already been paying it little, and the phase 3 is the last one, in which he did, or we did 2 days ago, and that is concerning that aspect. He has also opened a free opportunity for all farmers by granting them loan as in form of grants, just to empower them, for us, for the people on those states to have enough food.
Okay.
These are what, and some other things, making life a conducive. Okay, look at the protest, the last protest that took place some few weeks ago. Ondo State, through the help of the governor and his cabinet, they were the youth in Ondo State and the people in Ondo State, they calmed down. They said, okay, for him to come out to talk to us, we are not going to protest, because we believe in him and we have hope in the future of Ondo State.
Okay.
Yes.
You made mention of something that the APC has actually, let me use my own language, which should actually buttress what you actually said initially, that the APC has actually sunk its foundation deeply rooted in Ondo State. Now, the deceased governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, now set the pathway clear enough for Lucky, who is currently the present governor of Ondo State. Will you agree that Nigeria has a history of exercising the power of incumbency to retain power? Do you feel or think maybe Lucky on his own part as chief executive of the state will want to, in line with best global practices, make sure that the APC operates a free and fair election come 2024, November 16?
Okay, brother, as I'm talking to you, based on your question, as I'm talking to you, for free and fair election to take place in Ondo State, governor himself has already worked on it.
Okay.
He has already worked on it, and he still continue to work on it. And how has he done? What has his major work on it? He met with all the security chiefs before the protests, and he said something in which I'm quoting him. He said, "I want peace in Ondo State." Now and during my election, because election or holding a power is not a do or die affair.
Okay.
With that, he has given us his words. With that, he has given us his words.
Okay.
Like what I said, if we have a strong opposition, a very strong opposition, that's when you can be thinking or be talking about free or fair or not free or fair election in Ondo State. Or that's when we can be talking about, oh, there may be a chaos. But with what is on ground, we don't even have opposition. Because those that are supposed to the gladiators, the pillar of PDP, Labour Party, they are moving to APC in a large form from different wards, local governments, and state level. Therefore, we don't have opposition, and we are good to go.
Okay. That's wisely said, politically speaking. Now, moving on, 29, you made mention of members or party agents who are actually decamping or cross-carpeting into the APC from other political parties. Now, as we speak, 29 political associates of the former governor of the Ondo State, Dr. Olusegun Mimiko, which you mentioned earlier, had actually dumped the PDP, the People's Democratic Party, for the All Progressives Congress, the APC, ahead of the upcoming elections. Now, in the States, as we speak, this comes amidst rumors that the former governor will soon join the ruling party, which you actually said he has actually joined. What does this imply for the PDP on his own part? Because it therefore means that stalwarts of other political parties are now in the APC. Is the APC now a colossal giant now dominating there? I'm saying so because Osun State's governor, Ademola Adeleke, who is also the chairman of the National Campaign Council for the People's Democratic Party for the elections in Ondo State, the governorship elections. He says he has actually given the party's candidate, Honorable Adewale Adesola, the campaign, yes, the campaign strategy which he used to win Osun State. Now, Governor Adeleke said that he said this actually during the inauguration of the State Campaign Council. Now, what strategy now might be in place now that the APC is not aware of concerning the states?
Brother, concerning this state, Ondo State is different from Osun State. Ondo State, the mathematical, the political mathematical setting of Ondo State is far, far, far different from all other states in Southwest, to be precise.
Okay.
Fine. Yes, Governor Adeleke must have already started working on so many things. There's no problem relating to it.
Okay.
What I want you to know is this. There are 1,001 way of handling issue in a political setting. Do you know that the same settings that Mimiko used to win then late Governor Olusegun Agagu, we can still work on it. And apart from that, even we are not even working on it. I'm just saying we can. I'm not putting it in a precise way. But all what I want you to know is this: with what is on ground, we don't have opposition. The reason is this: now, as they are moving in with their ideas. We too have our own ideas.
Okay.
And there is a saying that where 2-3 wise men are,
yes.
the progressive movement will be what? Will be perfectly and gallantly be okay to work out. Therefore, it's easy to say than done, right?
Yes.
Every political settings we have one thing or two things to say, but all what I'm assuring you is that Ondo State belongs to the APC. And why did I have that boldness to tell you this? The reason is this: the pillar of PDP, I know some certain things about PDP. We have old PDP, we have new PDP. Mimiko and his cankers belongs to new PDP, right?
Okay.
And they were the one that dominated the atmospheric condition of PDP for the past 8 to 10 years now. Let's say between 8 and 10 years now. Now, if the pillars moved, just like a building, you remove the pillar, what happens to the remaining blocks there, or the remaining castles? That's just it. You just calm down. You just calm down. And with this now, with what I'm telling you now, so far they are moving in different form, and not only PDP. We in APC, we don't 100% rely on other political gladiator or pillars that are coming in. We ourselves, we are already moving in, and we've already rooted ourselves. We've gone around the grassroots with all the pillar, and we on our own, we are already prepared. They coming in, they are just putting in more jara. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
They are just adding more jara to our activities so that our soup will be very, very sweet. That's just it.
Okay. Lastly, before we call it a day or draw the curtain on today's show,
okay,
the states around the country have always had this tag of geopolitical zone or rotation. Is there anything like rotation taking place currently now in the Sunshine State?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you have to say about that?
Yes, that's why I'm giving you 100% assurance that the present governor will emerge.
Okay.
He's from South, and it is the turn of South.
Okay.
You understand now?
I'm with you.
And all other, even all members all members, or should I, don't let me use members, they are leaders, all pillars of APC from South, they need to step down for him. They
Okay.
need to step down for him, and as they are stepping down for him, they collapse all their structure for him.
Okay.
And that is part one from his own side.
Okay.
Central, Ondo Central, every members of APC collapse their structure for him, not because of the party per se, but just because of the zoning principle. And likewise in the north, as
Okay.
in Ondo North.
Okay, I get it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, comrade. I want to believe that the APC should be emerge successful in its endeavors, politically speaking, I mean here.
Amen.
And it's
Amen.
with in due time, in subsequent months and subsequent weeks ahead of the elections, we also should have you on board our show to give us updates and happenings regarding these elections.
I'm 100% available, brother.
All right. Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, that was Comrade Adewale Adesola of the APC calling in on the show from Ondo State and giving us an update concerning what is happening, concerning the happenings in the elections between the APC, the oppositions, which actually he appears or feels aren't oppositions actually. We wish the APC and other political parties in the political race success in their endeavors as the countdown commences or begins. The show has been Viewpoint, where we discover perspectives and embrace dialogue. You'll do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across various social media platforms. I'm Odiawa AI. Thanks for watching.